Back here with another Bitcoin update. All right, we got something pretty curious going on here. I'm going to show you guys. We could hit a temporary bottom here, and then I'm going to show you what could happen after that. These green boxes are price targets I put up the other day when I did my videos that we could pull back to. All right, I'm going to show you something here that is going to make a lot of sense here in a second. All right, first off, I want to show you the crypto bubbles for the day. A little bit ugly out there. A lot of sales going on. That's what's going on here. That's what I look at. I see sales. I apologize about that. That's my Discord going off on my phone. I got to notifications. I honestly, I don't know how I hit the notificate, but every time there we go, got it off. Every time a message pops up in Discord, it comes on my phone too, which I don't mind, but at all. But I would just rather be on Discord and talking to people than having it go off all night. So I got to check that out and see how to fix that. But anyway, the bubbles here, a few turning green. All right, I'm going to show you probably why. Let's look at the last hour. Look at this. Here we go. All right, we got some stuff starting to bounce. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured here, and I'm going to show you why. All right, over here on the open interest, look at this, 320.8 billion, up just about 50% from yesterday. Volume for the whole crypto market, 320.8. I can't wait to the top, the big Bitcoin third wave and see what this volume goes to. I don't know what the all-time high was on it for a day, but I can almost guarantee we're going to be over 500. Some days 500 billion, which would be incredible. Open interest has dropped some. It's at 66.1 right now. It's down 4% from yesterday. It was up to 71, 72 a couple days ago when I did videos, so it has come down a little bit. 24-hour liquidations are up almost 140%, 675.1 million. Long and shorts, just about dead even. All right, 49.97 long, 50.03 short in the market out there. All right, so yeah, pretty interesting. We got some big things, it looks like, occurring here. I do want to give a big shout out to the members. All right, we have 196 members now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you a million times, guys. I mean that. You guys keep this channel going. Thank you very much. If it's something you're interested in, we got 22 videos, over 9 hours of videos, and you get a trading a link to our trading Discord, which is phenomenal. I love it over there. People posting trades every day. There's people in there 24 hours a day. All right. I think you would love it. If you're interested, please check it out. I'm a small YouTuber. That's why it's only $14.99. 9 hours of videos. You get your money's worth. All right. Now, if you watch the videos after a month and you don't like you don't like the being in with the Discord and stuff with us, if you don't, something you don't not into, then just watch the videos and cancel. I guarantee it'll make you a better trader. Not that I'm the best in the world at all, but I show you how to do RSIs, trend lines, the Fibonacci, how to look for price targets, bullish and bearish divergence, and fallen wedges. I put everything in them videos that I can think of. How to set up your trading view, how to use MEXC, all kinds of stuff. So I make it worth your money. Thank you. We had 5 new members today. Thank you very much, guys. Bogey, another super supporter here. Thank you very, very much, Bogey. I love it. You guys are the best. Thank you. All right, let's move on here. That's a level 3 membership for it's $14.99. It's well worth 15 bucks. All right, now what I want to show you here is very, very interesting. Okay, with number 1, Bitcoin. All right, you can see where this thing has hit down here, 62, about 62.3. Well, what ended up coming in here, let me show you. All right, you see this bounce right here to the 618. You zoom in a little bit here and make sure you see it right here. Okay, right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the top of the A wave, bring it down on top of B. That's going to give us a target for the bottom. All right, There. Okay. There you go. 62,375 roughly. All right, right where we hit right here. What does that show? Well, let's take this off here, and what you have is A, B, C. All right, you got an ABC pattern coming in here. ABCs represent a bottom, not it could not be a permanent bottom, but at least a temporary bottom. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that Bitcoin, more than likely, when I did the video the other day on a daily here, quite honestly, I expected it to keep running through here. This big green candle here, I thought we would make a run right up there, but it ended up falling down one more wave, and then it made sense. Then the ABC measured out perfectly, and there you go. All right, so I'm expecting a bounce from here. I'm expecting this to hold. All right, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Right, you do your own thing here, but you know, in the market, when I see ABCs come in, I get pretty excited. I'm expecting this thing to run up here to the 618-702, right in this area. That's going to tell a lot. A daily closing candle above this area, the correction I would say is over. All right, it gets rejected here, and then we have a bigger pattern coming in. All right, now, and what would happen then? Well, let's get this off here. Number one, then you would have a bigger A, B to the 618. Now, where would this B leg or C leg end up going? Let's measure it out. All right, if we take a measurement from the top down to here. All right, we're going to take this top of the A wave, bring it down on top of B. C legs, A and C leg always measure out exactly the same almost all the time. That's why this works so well. That gives us a target down here, 58. Let me tone this down a bit here. Oops, I'm sorry. It's a green I want. That way we can see the price in here. There we go. There we are. We'll turn her up just a bit there. Roughly 58,000 bucks is going to mark a C bottom. Okay, and that's if we get rejected here up here. Yeah, even if all this works out. All right. Now I'm not. I'm not the best chartist in the world. I don't never claim to be. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I don't do too bad either. All right. If something starts gelling together and things are starting to look like they're matching together, then and that puts it right in the price range down here that I had for it. Then the other one was down here. But if this happens here, if this scenario happens right here, this one here, all right, A, B, C, down here to 58,073, I think that would signify a bottom right there. Quite honestly, I think that's as low as we would go, and then we would start up from there. Now out here on a weekly, we're bearish, a 78 and an 89. That would pull it, obviously, pull it back down here and get it a pretty decent reset. Worst case scenario, this thing ends up pulling back down here to 50,000 bucks. But the best case scenario, right up here. Okay. Now your daily RSI is right bullish, a 10.7 and a 9, looking like a run up. Okay. The 12 is right near the bottom, a 9 and a 16, right oversold. Down here on the RSI in the bottom, you have it turning up. You have a green candle here. The 8 hour. Still rolling over a little bit, a 1 and a 14. All right, this could come back down and double tap this line right here. This absolutely could come back down here and double tap it. All right, the 4 hour is actually turned up. All right, this could end up being this right here. A lot of times when you have stuff starting like this, you'll get your 2 wave back to a 618 or whatever. This can retrace 98% and still be a wave 2. All right, and possibly a 3rd, 4th, 5th wave here. This is what could end up playing out. A lot of times what I do is I'll put my Fibonacci on here, just like this, and we'll watch for the Now see, it's right at that 618 right now. It's right in that zone, 618 or 702. You know, if as long as this holds right here, that's probably going to bounce from here. It's probably a wave 1, 2. And if this is a third wave starting, this thing will really start going, all right, and it'll start pulling the rest of the market up with it. That's why I think everything on the hourly over here is really starting to look at that now. Everything's starting to turn green. Okay, so you would get a run up with a lot of stuff. I just did a Caspa video. I would expect Caspa to run up back up to about 16.1, 16.2. And if Bitcoin gets projected here, if this ends up being a big ABC, everything is going to pull back here. Okay, so a very thing you want to keep an eye on for sure. All right, is if this all plays out right, and I'm right with this ABC, this being a bottom, watch for this trend line to break. Number one. All right, you want to get your trend line on Bitcoin like this. You get a break of that trend line. Pay very, very close attention. There's going to be a lot of people in longs out there. I'm sure I will be. I will be setting an alarm. Right click, add alert on Bitcoin, create. All right, and the thing's going to pop up here. No, it's not going to ask me this time. Usually you get a box that pops up and you say okay, but there. I have an alarm. I can move it up and down. I have a paid version of TradingView, but I'm almost positive you can do this with the free version too. That way when Bitcoin gets close to this area, if I'm in a long, I want to pay very, very close attention if Bitcoin gets projected here. All right, because if it runs up there and hits that and gets projected, say it runs up here, boom, hits that, it's going to come down pretty hard. All right, and then you get a bounce up, and then you get another bounce down, and we're going to start this C leg down if that's what happens. It could come up here to the top of this too. That's a 702. That's why I tell people to put a 702 in your Fibonacci, because crypto has a reaction to this 702 area quite a bit. All right, it's for some reason it likes to hit the 702, and that could be the top of your B wave, which would change the C wave down here just a little bit. It would still be in our target area down here. I calculated for either 618 or 702. That would still put it down in this range here. So pay very, very close attention, guys, especially if you're in longs at this price level. All right, you can split screen your trading view right there where you can watch Bitcoin and you can watch whatever else you got going on right over here. Okay, all you got to do is pull it out there. I don't know, H bar, whatever you want to put on there. And keep an eye on both of them. Watch for Bitcoin, see if it gets rejected or not, and get out of your long if it does. You know, see, just not financial advice, just a little tip might help some people out. That's all. All right, if I can help anybody save some money, then I'd love that. So keep an eye on it. I really think this is what's going to happen here. I really do. The ABC came in, and like I said, they mark. They most always mark a temporary bottom. The big story is going to be up here. All right. Have a great day, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe. Come on over and join us. $14.99. Get in the trading Discord with us and see if you like it. You know, I love it. We had a nice 180% trade on FET the other day. I haven't been in there for a couple of days. My wife had surgery and she's been in the hospital, so I've been spending a lot of time up there, and she's coming home tomorrow, so I'll get to start trading again. And she's number one now, obviously. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night.